everyone, this is Hadi from tarotforlifecoaching.com, and thank you for tuning in to my channel. And thank you. I've been away for a week, so there was no reading last week, but thank you for being here and watching this video. This is a general reading for Gemini for the week starting the 13th of March. So it's a weekly reading for Gemini, week starting the 13th of March. It's general reading, Gemini, so it will apply to different people in different ways and to different extents. Some people feel it powerfully and other people will just have a little hint of it, and you will know in your heart where it applies to you. And as usual, I also use some angel cards. I use the Saints and Angel cards. Adoring Virtue this week. And also a Goddess card. I usually do a Goddess card because I just love the card so much. It's so beautiful and it gives such beautiful advice usually. So I usually take one of those anyways. So lovely. So let's have a look at Gemini. I'm just going to look at your overall energy for the week from the tarot. And okay, lovely. So, Gemini, I'm seeing that you're coming into the week with the sense of, with the Six of Cups in upright position. And the Six of Cups, cups referring to emotional life, to relationships, to connections with other people, with animals, with situations, love generally. And so there is a situation here where you have had, I would say, maybe a beautiful time with somebody or something, or some people, animals, nature, anything you love really. A sense of being connected. There is always a little doubt in my mind when I see this card, because I never see that it's not the Lover's card to my feeling, because the connection between the two people doesn't seem totally in balance in this card. But there is definitely, so that it feels like there's more work to be done with this card, but it's definitely a very good emotional balanced start for the week. You know, it doesn't feel like an end point. It feels like there is building to be done in whatever you're loving, you know, what you feel connected to in this particular reading. Now, in the Here and Now card, we have the Justice in reverse. And this tells me that you may well be feeling that something is not totally right, that you have been done an injustice, or somebody you love is not being met with justice of some sort, or you have a fight. It could also be a court situation where you feel like you have to fight your corner, and you want to prove your justice. It's not finished yet because it's in the Here and Now in reverse. So you're certainly working on that one if that's the case for you. Maybe you're preparing some papers for it, or and it may well be related, as I'm feeling the energy here, with this situation with this other person, you know. So you might be fighting your case for another person, or you feel another person has not brought you what you should be getting, and you need to fight for it. So depending on your situation. But what I am seeing is that as we move on through the week, that you have a very sharp tongue, because you are the Princess of Swords in upright position, even if you're a male watching. It's just the princess. It can also be the page. It's a strong young energy, and it tells me that and the swords is about communication often, and about sharp thinking, good intellectual functioning, you know. But it's still young in this spread, and it tells me that you have, I would almost say, the gift of the gab, in the sense like you know how to express yourself. You need to in a positive way. You know, this is positive because it's come upright, and I'm also seeing that it's positive because your overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy. Showing it, the 10 being a number of completion, and the pentacles being related to tangible things, so like finances or projects you've been working on, or something is coming together for you. But what I am sensing is that you might be doubting your position in a way, like, am I going to be done justice, you know. And there is an element there that you have to argue your case. You need to make it clear. You need to be sharp. You need to use your wits, you know. You've got it there to communicate. And as it is a female, I'm also thinking intuitive speaking, you know, from the heart. If you're male watching, also the same. It's from your heart. It's like using your intellect in combination with your intuition, really. That's the female aspect of that card. And using it to make that situation correct, you know, the Six of Cups. Because the Six of Cups is a beautiful card anyway. But this is just my interpretation of it. I'm also feeling like there's still things to be done, or something is not right about it 100%. It's like 95%, but it needs to be adjusted, tweaked just a tiny bit for me. And so there is this sense of you're working on something that's not feeling right to some extent, and you're needing to speak up, to express yourself, to use your powers of communication and of rational thinking in combination with what you know in your heart, what is right. And then you will come out okay, because the overall energy is the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like completion, you know. So it's a very positive message for you this week, Taurus, if you're working on something and if that resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, also check out your rising star and your moon sign, because that helps with giving depth and interpretation to the different areas, you know. The rising being the part of you that people see more, and your moon sign is your inner feeling, really. It relates to your inner feeling. So see how it resonates, all of it, and it will help you through if you need it. You need wisdom and sharp thinking, and you'll be fine because the energy is so positive. So then I'm looking at the Saints and Angels card. And that's saying stress management. It's guardian angel. And it says stress management. So with the situation where you're dealing with, where you are needing to speak up for something about yourself or for somebody else and make something better, make sure you don't get too involved emotionally. You know, just keep very rational. The Princess of Swords is really saying that use your rational mind as much as you can, even though it needs to come from the heart as well. And then you can see when you are getting too involved and when you start to feel stressed, just manage it, you know, because the outcome is positive. I feel like your efforts are going to be rewarded in some way or another because of the 10 of Pentacles there. And the goddess guidance is, I get this a lot, Saraswati, and it's the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Very beautiful. Again, it's about stress management, I think. Because it seems like you are going through a little process here where you really need to concentrate on what's right and where you mustn't be trodden on or overlooked, or your needs being seen, or somebody else you're working with, if it's related to the Six of Cups energy, somebody else who is going through something, so that you keep yourself balanced here, Gemini. This is very important through stress management and through the arts. It is a very strong message because actually it's coming from two sides here. So keep yourself balanced, use your mind, your sharp mind, to deal with the situation, turn it around, and your overall energy is very positive. You know, it's a completion, it's riches, it's it's just a beautiful full coming to a full conclusion energy there overall. Okay, Gemini, this is your overall energy for the week, and thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it so much, and thank you for liking, subscribing, what have you. If you do want a personal reading, if it doesn't feel like totally for you, do contact me. The details are below. tarotforlifecoaching.com, and there's different options for readings. So I wish you a beautiful week and lots of love, and take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.